Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be checking out and reviewing the Godzilla Kong the New Empire's Scar King figure. Now this one is just a gift from a friend, you know, early Christmas present. I thought we might as well just check it out here on the channel. But yeah, let's get into it like right now. So as you can see here on the top of the box, you know, there's the yellow markings up on the top of the box, Monsterverse, and then Godzilla Kong the New Empire. And then here we've got the figure in all of his glory, you know, red coloration, and then there's some like white on his hands and more like red stripes like on his arms and stuff. And then here's the whiplash, as you can see. That is removable, I think. He also has like he looks like he has a lot of articulation. This like reminds me of the Jurassic World Hammond collection figures. Like they're super articulated. You just check out Godzilla here, he doesn't really have that much articulation. But we'll compare these two in just a sec. Well, maybe like in minute or something. Anyway, so then down here on the corner you can see you got Kong and Godzilla. On this side, you know, Scar King with Whiplash, more crystals here. Like he's reminds me a little bit of, yeah, I think this is kind of, you know, signifying, like, it's from the Hollow Earth. It's, like, down in the Hollow Earth. So there's, like, lots of crystals there. And then Kong, Godzilla. And then on the back, you know, we've got Scar King. And you can pause the video if you want to read the description and all that junk, because I'm not really gonna, you know, read this all out. And then down here in the corner, well, at the bottom, anyway, we have Godzilla Evolved, Kong with Zuko. I'm considering getting this one, although I'm like monkey with a rock. Wow. But I like Doug, and plus I just like reptilian figures anyway. Jimmy what the heck? Jimmy, what's going on? Wait. Alright, anyway. We've got Godzilla here. Now, I've seen the figure in person. The eyes are horrendous. Like, the eye paint on there is, like, terrible. It's cringe. I hate it. But I think I might give it a chance if I'm able to find one that has pretty good eye paint. But, like, it's doubtful, though. We got beefy old Kong. And a little, heave, I think is what that is. And Shimo. Now, Shimo is really hard to find in person in stores. Like, for some reason, you can only find her on, like, Amazon, or maybe I'll find her in person somewhere else, I don't know. I have found Shimo in, like, you know, the 2-pack with Godzilla Evolved. But other than that, I haven't really found Shimo, like, on her own in, like, a one box like that. Anyway, we're just gonna snip them out of the box. Cut that. That one. There we go. Oh, we got it down on his feet too. Jeez, this figure is really tied up in there. Alright, we got the figure out. He can just fall over. But anyway, I'm just gonna get that box out of the way. And here is the figure. I'm gonna try and get the whiplash to just stay the way it was before. It's a little confusing, like, what the heck? What's going on here? Anyway, so here we have Scar King. I'm just gonna pose him in, like, a more neutral stance. And like that. Alright, geez, his arms are really long. So right off the bat, you can see he's got like completely red. There's some white on his hands, especially some white on his face too. He's like blue eyes. The whiplash, I'm just gonna take that off for now. We'll check that out later. He's got lots of articulation. His toes, you know, there's a little bit of paint on his toes. On the back, he just looks like a big red monkey, completely, almost. He's like an orangutan. It's an orangutan, man. It's just an orangutan. He's a big red monkey. I mean, not exactly, because orangutans are a little more chunky and this guy is really skinny. Although the face, doesn't really look that much like Scar does in the movie. Although I might be mistaken, I don't know. I don't really remember Scar's face being like that, like, narrow. And you can see, like, his teeth are actually painted too, huh? That mean growl. Grrr! I'm Scar King! Alright. Yeah, so overall, he's got some paint here, and some paint, like, all over his chest, on his arms, a little paint on his, white paint on his head, and then the rest of him is just, like, red. The weird thing is, like, why does he have all this white? I'm wondering why he, like, has all this white. Is, like, that just, a genetic trait or something? I don't know. It was all, like, it's like, is he actually a white monkey and he just painted himself red or something? Because, here, especially on the face, it looks like he painted his face red. But, as you can see, articulation-wise, you've got articulation on the arms. You can do that. And then, arm swinging motions. You can do that. Very extremely posable. Reminds me a lot of the Hammond collection figures. Like, why is this guy so articulated? He's got hand articulation. I think Kong has basically the same kind of articulation too. It's like the monkeys get a lot of articulation, but the lizards don't. Because as you'll see in a sec, Godzilla will not have as much articulation. He's got some... Dude, what the heck? What on earth? I'm just thinking, like, why doesn't Godzilla get that same, extremely articulated treatment? Oh, yeah, and here's just to compare them both. You get him in, like, a full-on height. Oh, yeah, he also has neck articulation. I forgot to mention that, yeah, so I'm just gonna try and... Oh, yeah, and then he also has this articulation, too, so he's like... Booga booga! Yeah, there's that articulation, so I'm just gonna try and... Come on, Stan, his feet are a little weird. But overall, like, comparing him to Godzilla, I'm just gonna get his feet a little bit more aligned. They're, like, about the same height. Godzilla looks to be just a bit taller, I think. Yeah, although they seem to be around, like, the same height. The same height, yeah. And then, comparing him to Godzilla, of course, is bigger. I mean, look at this lizard, man. He's just big and beefy. Now, as you can see here, he's got neck articulation. And I guess to make up for not really any neck articulation on Godzilla, he just has a open and closable jaw. His arms move back and forth. But they don't just go back and forth like Godzilla's arms do. They also go out, and then there's elbow articulation here, and then there's hand articulation. Like, what the heck? Why does Godzilla have, like, not that much articulation there? And plus on the waist here, look, he's got waist articulation. Look at Godzilla. Solid. And then, he's got, like, he's even got knee articulation. No knee articulation, just leg articulation. What the crap? I feel like Godzilla's been abused in, like, articulation-wise. It's like, what the heck, bro? What the heck? But overall, at least they're not as bad as the Jakks-Pacific figures. Although, the Jakks-Pacific figures were pretty good, I guess, in detail, too. I mean, these guys are kind of muted. I mean, look here, like, it looks pretty muted there. I mean, I guess here, it's kind of an exception, but still, like, bruh, can make him sit down, and Godzilla can't sit down. But, oh yeah, and then, the whiplash, which looks like some sort of vertebra from some sort of animal. And then I remember in the movie on the end, it's not just a jaw, it's actually like some sort of spike, like some sort of crystal at the end that he like uses Shimo to, you know, control her. But there's that spot where it just clips in. It's like a little ring that goes around Skar's, like that. Just put it around his shoulder. Come on. How do I do this? Ah, wait, no. I think it was like that. Now that the whiplash is out of place, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Alright, there you go. Now it's around his chest again. But, yeah, there's Skar with his whiplash on. And then, you know, Godzilla, he just has a heat ray. So, yeah, open up his mouth. Stick that in, now he's breathing fire. Get the Skar King. And then, you know, like, you can take this off and... Oh, yeah, then here it's just a clenched fist, but then over here it's like an open hand. So you can stick that, whiplash in. Just like... Yeah, now he's got a whiplash. Spinal cord of some sort of titan with a really... Like, I noticed that in the movie, that the whiplash that he has, that spinal cord, it was like the spinal cord of some sort of titan with a really, really durable spinal cord. Like, he was flinging it around and, like, he was really flexible and stuff. It's, like, crazy. It's like a indestructible weapon. It's crazy. But, you know, he's got this whiplash here. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna put this, bam. Bam. Oh, the whiplash got stuck on him. Stomp, stomp. Alright, now I'm just playing, and then, you know, like, damage. Bam, because Godzilla does have a breakaway piece. I did a little speed review on Godzilla already on the channel, so, you know. But I'm kind of already just reviewing. I might as well review Godzilla too. I don't know. Just feel like it. Anyway, so you know, like the heat ray, translucent spines. You know, like a light blue. It's like charging up. It's like the big red gash. This piece just goes in there like that. Oh wait, I put it in wrong. But yeah, all right. I'm just gonna end the video now. Thank you for watching. You know, like, subscribe, whatever. I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.